All right, we are in the Superfood Kitchen here in Washington, D.C. I'm fortunate that I have known Travis for a few years now, Chef Robbie for a few years, and the partnership between 5 Star and Superfood is one I'm extremely excited about as it's gonna be a former athlete. That was tough to say, but the food's incredible, and we're gonna give the fellas a little chance to tell us a little bit about the company, how it started, what they're doing, what the ingredients are. We need it all. So I'll kick it to Travis first. Yeah. Talk to me. How did Superfood come to be?
Superfood came to be about 9 years ago now, Robbie. Started, our very first client was the Washington Capitals.
Okay.
And we found through various channels that they had a need for higher end, healthy and delicious food service on a daily basis. And Robbie came up with this idea of athletic intent and creating meals that have purpose behind them. And you know, having a menu based around local, sustainable, organic, healthy ingredients, and again, turning those recipes into meals served in a specific way and specific purpose. And again, that's that athletic intent that we talk about. So whether that's a pregame, you know, carb loading for energy, or post-game for recovery, having this business that specifically tailors our meals for the highest level of athletes is kind of how Superfood idea came to be.
Love it. Chef Robbie, tell me a little bit about, we're talking ingredients, you're talking the process. I mean, Travis just hit on pregame, postgame, pregame meal, the night before, all of the different opportunities to eat and fuel an athlete. Talk to me about that process and how you build out your different opportunities and meals.
So, in our kitchen, no matter what the intent is, right? No matter whether we're going pregame, postgame, it all starts with the integrity of the ingredients. So I've been in the kitchen for a long time, and I still haven't met a chef that can make a bad tomato taste good, right? So we start right at the source. We start with great farms, great fishermen, and we buy the best ingredients we can possibly buy. And then that way our job is easy, you know, like our job is easier to make the food taste good because we've already got amazing things to start with, right? So we buy from amazing vendors. We keep it simple, you know. Athletes are sometimes meat and potatoes guys, sometimes they're, you know, they want something a little bit more intricate, but we find simplicity allows us to focus on, you know, kind of the macronutrients, and then work in micronutrients that support that, right? So everybody knows about the macros, protein versus carb versus fat, but really taking those macronutrients to another level with the micronutrient support is also part of what we think about on a day in and day out basis.
Got it. Interesting. So help me out here. So we're obviously at the kitchen in DC. Let's say I play in Maryland, Philly, whatever. Talk me through the process if I have a team and I want to have meals for us post-game, pre-game, whatever the opportunity is. What does that process look like?
So again, we started here in Washington, D.C. with the Washington Capitals as our first client. Since then, we have kind of grown throughout the U.S. and Toronto. So we have 12 kitchens across the U.S. and one in Toronto where we service teams across the NHL, MLB, NBA, professional lacrosse, PLL, Athletes Unlimited. You know, there's kind of a wide scope of teams that we work with. And so depending on where the team's playing, we have a kitchen in that market to be able to service those teams. And it's great for the teams that, you know, want to have that continued nutrition, where they want to make sure when they travel, you know, think about being an athlete, how much time you spend on the road. Being able to get that same level of high nutrition, delicious meals from Superfood in all of these markets. Do you want to get your coat on so you can take the official tour?
You tell me.
Time now?
We can do that. Give him the chef jacket.
Yeah.
I don't know if this chef jacket will fit me. You know what I'm saying?
Official chef's coat here.
I appreciate that.
Got the 18.
Yeah.
Do that over here.
Put it on for you.
Oh, look at that. Yo, what kind of service they got here? They cook you meals, they get you dressed. All right, okay. Where's that number at? I'm saying? Feels good to have the 1.8 back on again. I'm about to cook something. Don't know what, but here we go.
So this coconut cream kale is something we feed to athletes all over the country. But it started because steakhouse, right? Like every athlete wants a steakhouse.
Yeah, steakhouse.
So like that cream spinach from the
I think that's what we're talking about.
right? So I wanted to create something that was like as satisfying as cream spinach, but healthy.
Got it.
So we replaced the heavy cream, the cow's milk, with coconut milk. So we're bringing in a good fat, right? And then we looked at that depth of flavor, and so we added ginger and garlic and some spices.
It smells wonderful. Is that what I'm smelling?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean,
the whole point being that it's satisfying, it's rich, it feels like, you know, it feels like comfort food. Right? But it's delivering on all the anti-inflammatories, it's kale, you know, so that's good for you. So everything about it is healthy, but man, you couldn't tell when you get done eating it, you know, it's just a satisfying food.
Man, that smells. And the candle.
Right, exactly.
Huh? You want this? And the candle?
That smells good.
Little peek of some of our summer
We
business.
seasoned a minute ago. We got some sweet potatoes going here, and then we're gonna saute a little bit of broccolini. You know, like what everybody thinks about health food, right? Is salmon, sweet potatoes. But the important part is remembering to add flavor. So we've already added that sumac, you know, so we want our pan to be hot. All right, so saute means to jump in French.
Saute does?
Saute means to jump.
Okay.
So if you're not sizzling, then you're not sauteing.
Got it.
All right?
You hear that? You're not sizzling, you're not sauteing.
That's right. So you need to hear because salt is a flavor enhancer as well.
Got it.
So it's gonna make your food taste better.
What's happening?
Right, right. So you're gonna enhance the flavor of your food, and you're gonna use less salt overall.
Gotcha.
Right?
I'll be salt at the end, so now we know.
There you go. Just so you know, I'm terrible at lacrosse.
Right, so we all have our things. Like, he can't split dodge, right? He can't shake.
I can't do it. So the broccoli's looking nice.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of color to it, but looks still nice and bright green.
Yeah.
It's gonna have that crunch to it. You can smell the garlic we put on it, you know? So, very simple. And that's why it's superfood.
Nailed it.
Yeah. And you know, you're about to find out.
It tastes exactly like it smells. Oh, that's a dream. We don't come up here 3 days a week. Just make sure we get taken care of. You eat all day while you cook?
Yeah. Yeah. I eat like 3 bites at a time, you know? 3 bites at a time. Like, that's why, you know, a good cook is never sits down for dinner, you know, and eats a full plate because they've been eating the whole time.
Wait, hold on.
So that sumac provides a little lemony punch to it, right?
Oh man.
So it's a bright little lemony flavor.
The lemon and the crunch.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, we gotta get you a fork. You gotta get a bite of this. I feel bad eating this whole thing and then driving home with you next to me. Oh. We've been cooking salmon wrong our whole life, apparently. What is that crunch about? What makes it crunchy?
So that's just the searing, the browning of the protein.
Oh, so that's literally just the thing you talk about
Cooking
sauteing.
technique. Yep. Yeah. Having the temperature of the pan right and getting that sear, that color on it makes all the difference in the world.
You know how you can tell this is great? I'm a big like drink something. I don't want to drink nothing because I don't want another taste to go nowhere. Oh, this is incredible. Incredible.
Thank you. He likes it when I call him. He always smiles when I call him chef. Well, you know we gotta have steak and potatoes, right? So this is how we do steak and potatoes. Roasted Yukon potatoes, grilled flank steak, and charred garlic broccolini. Super simple. This would be a pre-game meal. Great to get you moving. With a simple carbohydrate, you know, that's gonna get you up and running.
All right, so that was our tour of the kitchen, talking to Chef Robbie and Travis. Incredibly excited about this partnership with Superfood. Want to thank our fellows for having me. It was awesome. I will be back extremely soon. It's incredible.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, we'll see y'all soon. Let's rock. Come on.
You got that kimchi?
Yeah, I'm not leaving this. All right, that is a wrap on our first shoot to announce the 5-star Superfood partnership. Look, I mean, if you're an athlete that wants to be a high level and you're not paying attention to nutrition, like this day and age, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. The food in there is crazy, how they prepare it's crazy, the amount of detail and research that goes into making sure you're putting the right stuff in your body. But some of those interesting stuff he said, talking about if you're swelled up or something's inflamed, the right food to put in, recovery, pre-game, post-game, like the amount of attention to detail that Chef Robbie, Travis, and the team have is incredible. Super excited about this partnership. Let's get back to Annapolis. Let's get it.